Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm Lipstick Paddy, your host for today, and we're looking at Dodos riding dinos. This is a very exciting kids game that we adults can all enjoy too. So let's jump to the highlight reel. Dodos riding dinos. Dexterity racing game. Ooh, colour me interested big time. Hello, you can play a solo dexterity game. And look at the box. This has got kids game written all over it. Next goal is a new board. That sounds like a really big stretch goal, doesn't it? You can see the little dodos on the back of these dinos. Look, they're actually racing them. Why is this has some transparency on it? Oh, it's been worked on 3 years. Originally it was called Micro Kart. Cute family kids game. It's fantastic. Bravo! Right, here's the minis. Oh man, look at these. I love this one. It's got like Freddie Flintstone wheels here. That looks cute. You're rolling a die and all dinos, including you, take that amount of damage. Oh, so it has take that here. It says throw one meteorite of 5 damage. For each dino hit, take 2 cards and advance 2 hexes. So what does the meteorite look like that you're throwing? Guns of the Red Moon. What is that? And some will test your dexterity against your rivals, like throwing a banana on the table, flicking dodo eggs across the table, making meteors fall. What's retro seed? What the hell does that mean? I'm a little bit confused, A new projectile. Ooh. Throw a feather at the table. Ooh. Dino meeples are great to swap. So when someone's going to attack the board, you take your mini off the board and you put that little baby one on the board for when there's a dexterity moment. And then so it all comes in the one box. Man, that's a good deal for $50. What do you call a curry? What do you call a dinosaur who had a Vindaloo curry last night? Megasaur. Look at that front cover. It looks cool, like Wacky Races. I love the art. It's so cuddly. Will pledging with $1 give me access to the pledge manor? Was that not clear? Yes, of course. From blue core to ivory core with linen finish. These are the custom dice, and they would be nice translucent orange like the DNA dice in Dinosaur Island. Oh, this one's my favourite one. Look at this. It's really cool. It looks like the coloured minis. We finally get to the place where they don't put the transparency over it. Oh man, look at this. It's looking great. We've actually got an image here of the potential next stretch goal. This is what's in the box. So you get all these minis that are going to be coloured, and you get all these smaller ones. No, the card that damages everybody, it should say damages everybody but the person at the back of the race. You need to give some kind of catch-up mechanic, I think. It's looking very, very fun, isn't it? Race, it's like Wacky Racing. I love the social aspects going on the campaign. I love the looking for suggestions. Only asking for $50 here for an amazing kids game that's been getting pimped out as the stretch goals go through. If you're after a light-hearted racing game, then this could be it, because it is fully loaded with fun activities for kids to play. Why do we recommend it? Hellfire we do! If you've got kids, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Those riding dinos, an amazing kids game. Now this game is very, very exciting for us at the studio, and we certainly will be backing this one for sure. I'll tell you something though, the Kickstarter had me bamboozled, and you'll see this as we go through it. But in the end, I finally pulled it all together. So have fun watching me get confused. And we'll go straight to the Kickstarter right after this important message from the studio. Kickstarter Radio 102.4 does not stand still. It is constantly evolving. Our Saturday show has just been upgraded to the newest, skinniest version, where we only look at the games we covered in the week in a new, skinnier format. Also, our live show on Sunday has been trimmed off the fat too, and we look at games that we could not cover in the week that are full of promise too. And also, we will be covering all the interesting and cool games that are worth your attention, so it is worth subscribing to this channel just to see all that we offer. So why not subscribe and make this channel even better, as we have a ton of social stretch goals, so this channel gets bigger, better, and better for you, the viewer that loves Kickstarters. So if you're bored of retail, this is the YouTube channel made for you. Alright, Dodos riding dinos. Ooh, is that how you say Dodos? Alright, look at this. Oh, dexterity racing game. Ooh, colour me interested big time. And solo. You can play solo, a dexterity game. Ooh, this is interesting. Funny miniatures. Look at them. Oh, yes. These are looking great. And look at the box. This has got kids game written all over it. Dodos and dinos from the same universe as War for Chicken Island. Ooh, 2,000 backers. Way to go, project. Props to the team. Oh my goodness, this is a little storm in a teacup, isn't it? Glad we've stumbled on this one. Yes, our editor Jet said we need to look at this one, especially as it's coming from Mexico. No, she's a big lover of dexterity games, and wow, from first impressions, wow, look at it. I'm loving it. Looks at my individual sculpts, a lot of these. Let's go down and check it out. You can't decide. Consider backing $1 in the no reward tier and upgrading your pledge in backer kit. This is great to say straight away. It doesn't need investigation. Wonderful stuff. Ooh, 19 stretch goals unlocked. This Kickstarter's on fire. Next goal is a new board. That sounds like a really big stretch goal, doesn't it? We unlocked all our planned stretch goals in less than 1 week. Dear me, this was under the radar for me. Join now and let us know your thoughts about future stretch goals. It sounds great. There's always a lot of bubbling going on in the comments for requested stretch goals. So this is great. They've busted through them all. Man, this campaign's looking great. Still don't know the age. Oh, it's up here. 1 to 6 players, 8 and above, and 20 minutes to play. That's fairly quick. So this is a good kids game. Oh, it looks like there's different boards here. I can see a blue one, a red one, and a white one, and there might be another one, a 4th one unlocked. So this is interesting. Nice Kickstarter exclusive model here. It looks like there is a wooden piece to this card, or there's a miniature piece. So there might be a deluxe here. I'm gonna stop going into these bits now and go down to when it shows us the pledges down below, as this stuff on the right kind of. We kind of voted it's a little bit boring, so we'll do it as we go down the page. Anyhow, yeah, you can see here lots in the box. A card for each of these minis or meeples. We've got some custom dice. We've got some wooden pieces here, which, oh, I hope there's a stretch goal to screen print these. We've got a deck of cards and a rule book. So looks like a nice tidy box. Before we go down to the stretch goals, let's have a guess at what it could be. Screen printed wooden pieces. Some different dinos maybe. UV box is a guess. It's difficult, isn't it? Painted mini option. Unrealistic. Blow my mind if they've got that. What could there be? How many did they go through? 19. This is going to be interesting. Ooh, colour me. Really excited. Dordino Island needs a new ruler. Now the ancient succession ritual has begun. The winners will claim the Dodosaurus egg throne. What does that look like? Dinos, on your mark. Take your dodo. Run! You can see the little dodos on the back of these dinos. Look, they're actually racing them. This is really cute. Prop to the miniaturized here. Oh, it's coming with a bigger box, and it's the bigger box, maybe the one with the miniatures, has spot UV. Oh yeah, I'd reckon probably there's gonna be a box inlay. It's like a little game. I'm playing it with myself. Yeah, these new boards, 2 new runner minis, 1 new minis unlock some track cards, different color. Oh, look at this! Why is this has some transparency on it? I didn't guess they'd come in different colors, the minis, but that is nice. Silk screen tokens, that is your screen printing. Yes, I got that one. 4 extra pages in the rulebook, a cup mode. Oh, this is great, isn't it? Because you can have a championship between the boards. Oh, yeah, that can be fun. Like, you lost this race, but you didn't lose the league yet, or the cup, because we're going over to the next one. That sounds great. Oh, it's been worked on 3 years. Originally it was called Micro Kart. Micro Kart, that's not a great title. I like the new one you've got now. This one's much nicer. Dodos riding dinos. I mean, it does push it into the children's aspect. We don't know what the dexterity art is yet though, do we? For a lightweight, cute family kids game, it's fantastic. Bravo! Thematically, it's great. It's lots of fun and plays quickly, and it's easy for kids to get involved, says Edo. What does the egg throne look like? It's pretty wacky, this art, isn't it? What's the meteorite coming down for? Does it have an event? It's in this event deck. Alright, it was voted by the public as the best game in the show of Roller Game Expo 2019. Never heard of you! Well, you win an award, you win an award, you win an award. In fact, it says here, it's a Mujer Juego de Mesa. This could be a Mexican thing that I'm not aware of. Winner of the Quetzalcoatl Award 2019. Okay. We ship the Stone Mire way with different fulfillment hubs around the world, so most of our backers don't pay custom bills. This is good to see. Friendly shipping. Obviously, it's Mexico. It is Mexicana. Again, will be in English and Spanish. Yep. Available language coming: German, French, and Italian. Just needs 70 more backers from Italy. So get on it. Get promoting it. Consider backing at least $1 to raise the back account of your language. That's interesting, is it? You can get 70 $1 pledges. That's nice. Alright, here's the minis. Oh man, look at these. I love this one. It's got like Freddie Flintstone wheels here. That looks cute. Yeah, they're all looking very characteristic, very fun. I really admire these models. They're going to be great to paint, aren't they? They really are looking stunning. I like them. 40 mil as well. This is a nice size, very nice size, and yeah. The miniatures were skillfully crafted by Heriberto Valle. My Spanish isn't great, you know. I live in Mexico, but apparently he's a popular sculpture for multiple Kickstarter family games. It's nice. It would be nice to actually put his list of his ones that he's famous for. Ones here, instead of just saying that. Might get that down below and go to the staff. But yeah. If I can say anything about the minis, it would be nice to put some little features here on the base. Instead of it just being plain. I'm just not a fan of these plain ones. I mean, some of them have got some kind of terrain on them. Some of them completely devoid of it. But, you know, that's just saying what they could add. Otherwise, it's great. Unique artwork on the cards. Oh, I do like these. I wonder if they're going to give you the size of the cards. That could be up in the FAQ. Maybe there's add-on for sleeves. We love sleeve add-ons. We've still not got to the gameplay yet, have we? So it says here that you're rolling a die and all dinos, including you, take that amount of damage. Oh, so it has take that here. I guess if its name was Kart, it obviously is loving Mario Kart because it's got throwing things, throwing a banana. This one here, Karma, for example, roll one die and all dinos, including you, take that amount of damage. It's almost like the big lightning spell, but it does affects you though. That one. That's an interesting one. Exchange your hand with another player. Now it says throw one meteorite of 5 damage. For each dino hit, take 2 cards and advance 2 hexes. So what does the meteorite look like that you're throwing? Alright, so there's interesting stuff going on here. You're obviously going to have to watch a gameplay thing. This looks like it's come from a convention. It's got some standard dice here. They've got like it's hard to tell with this, with the Boca Depth fielding that they've got here, but this is obviously a prototype. Looking at here where they've got these big chunky dinos here. There's a crossover with Dragons of the Red Moon. What is that? I have no idea. You can click this button to go and find it. But yeah, it looks good as a racer. Nice crossover. It's going to be nice painted. This is colourful. Very colourful indeed. What's in the box? What's in the box? Man, you really look at these racing minis. You can't really go for them, can you? Can't go for them. They're calling them stretch goal meeples. I'm getting confused here. You get 5 core and 5 are stretch goals. Anyhow, a 2-piece box. 2-piece box. A box. 10 stretch goal player powers. These are nice. Full art on these. They look specific to each hero. So is there an asynchronous to these dinos? That would be cool. Here's the movement deck then. The custom dice. All good. Nice fun art. I would say that this beach one here is devoid of trees though. I mean, it's supposed to be a paradise island. Should it not have a little bit more something on it? The volcano here one looks great though, it really does. I like that. And you can just about spot the race. It's going this way around. But it's, where do you go from here? Is it one way or the other? I don't know. This one you can see because you've got like the footprints that you're following. This one's fairly easier. Maybe there's an arrow saying you've got to go this way. I don't know. Can you go one way or the other there? Maybe it's, you can go both. Anyhow, paper booklet. Is that a rule? That should be a rule book. It comes with a plastic insert. You're not going to get your minis in there though. And it looks like this has been screen printed. All right. We are currently awaiting response from our manufacturer to change wood tokens into foam or rubber tokens. Rubber or foam tokens. These must be the stuff you're throwing. Alright, how to play. All players choose a blue or a red card from their hand and reveal it simultaneously. Advance, solve the wacky effects, and some will test your dexterity against your rivals, like throwing a banana on the table, flicking dodo eggs across the table, making meteors fall. Green cards allow the dodo to react at any time. Green cards are used at any time, so they're special. Red cards are extra powerful, but if too many players pick them during the same round, the effects will be ignored, so they cancel out. So yeah. Damage your rivals so that they discard cards. With no cards in their hand, dodos will retrocede as a penalty and draw some cards. Retrocede? What the hell does that mean? Go backwards? At the end of each round, the dodo in the lead advances an extra space, while the rest gets to draw a card. Okie dokie. So it's a little bit of a light catch-up mechanic here. Alright, so that's how to play. You're kind of doing like showing each other a card, negating what those effects are to each other. They can be different stuff, and some of them cards are going to let you throw dexterity at the board and stuff like that. It's fairly cool. We'll have a look at the rulebook when we get to the bottom of the page, as we do on the channel now. Good pictures here at conventions. Let's have a look at these people's faces. Everyone's looking happy. I do find it funny when Kickstarters put these images down and you've got people with body language like they're falling asleep at the table. Got adults here, look like they're enjoying themselves, and there's a kid in one of these photos. Yeah, so very good indeed. It does have a playthrough. Very good. So add-ons then. Oh, if you want this exclusive, you've got to pay extra for this one. So this is the pledges. War for Chicken Island. I don't think this is this game. This is another. This is the previous title that you can potentially get. I think these are all the titles that you can get. So where's the mini pack then? I'm gonna have to come to the right here. All right, here we go. Looking at the pledges. So you can print and play and get the STL files for $12. That's pretty good. Dodos Riding Dinos is $49, and what about the mini pack? The miniatures. I am confused. So minis come in the box, do they? And you get those. I'm a little bit confused. Little bit confused. Maybe the rulebook will sort this out for us. Alright, lots of videos, tons of videos here. It's obviously getting good coverage with the high amount of backers. This is good to see. So the stretch goals then. Some new battle cards, good. Some Dino Meeples. I don't understand the difference between a Dino Meeple and a new runner. We will find out in the rulebook. Look at this big one standing next to that little one. Player powers plus ivory core upgrade. I can't remember how much GSM that is. It might be in the updates. There's quite a lot of updates in there. We'll do rulebook, then FAQ, then updates. Then we'll do our final thoughts on the game. Oh, the oversized custom dice. This was a stretch goal. This is a good one. A new runner. It seems cheap, doesn't it? Hang on. 49. It just says physical copy. It doesn't mention the minis in the box. A new projectile. Ooh. Oh, here's the great runner mini. This must be one of my favourites here with this Flintstone tires. Throw a feather at the table. Ooh. First player meeple. That's a weird one, isn't it? Another runner and another board is coming, so looks great. It says, movement cards offer replayability and choice for players, plus the funny art. Yes. Dino meeples are great to swap your minis when using power so your minis don't get damaged. What is this about? Dino meeples are great to swap. So when someone's going to attack the board, you take your mini off the board and you put that little baby one on the board for when there's a dexterity moment. Alright, yeah, okay, that's what they are then. So they all comes in the one box. Man, that's a good deal for 50 bucks. We know you want more minis because we also want more minis, yes. Says here the cards are going to come poker size standard card with increased quality. We don't really know what ivory core is just off the top of our heads. We just prefer the GSM. No, it says oversized dice. It is kind of popular for dice to become also translucent as well. So if I can throw in a potential stretch goal is translucent dice. This is becoming trendy. Oh, and they've got some nice social goals as well. This is good to see, especially mid-campaign that it's still going on. 5 Jurassic jokes or puns. Do I have a one off the top of my head? What do you call a curry? What do you call a dinosaur who had a vindaloo curry last night? Megasaurus. What do you call a dinosaur with one eye? Do you think he saw us? There you go. There's 2. I don't think that first one is for the children's game. Alright, nobody's done a clay-made runner. Might be difficult to get hold of clay in the lockdown. You might want to change that to maybe papier-mâché. That might be easier to do. 3 videos of a dinosaur being hit. Oh. Sure, some kids out there have got dinosaurs for toys. Get on it, backers, get on it. This game is coming in March 2021, so there's a long time yet. Does it say when the Pledge Manager closes? It says you've got a month to answer the survey, so it's going to be only open. It's only going to be open for 1 month, which okay. All right. And shipping, it seems fairly light here. I only look for Mexico and United States. Canada, we're all in the same trade zone now. EU's getting it nice in the UK. So yeah, Australia's also got a good deal, very good. And rest of the world, someone's paying 75 out there. So oh man, I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Alright, there's local pickup as well. So here's the team. Only 4 peeps here. Who did the minis? Whoever it was. Oh, it's 3D sculpts are coming from that famous guy they mentioned. Yes, they do look great. Alright, so there we go. We'll check out the rulebook and then we'll come back at the top for the FAQ updates and our final thoughts. But before then, we'll go quickly to our little message from our station. A big thanks to our subscribers as we've smashed the 250 sub goal, and new music will be pouring into all our new videos. The next stretch goal is the big 500, which we're calling the Day 1 live event. If there's any giant Kickstarter games coming out, we will do a live stream as soon as it breaks, so you can watch our first impressions of the hottest Kickstarter games. Also, if this unlocks, we will be bringing you all of the games that have those pesky early bird deals, so you can get the action when it comes, so you never miss the opportunity to unlock something really cool that you may have to pay in the add-ons. So this will make sure our program is heading towards the best we can do for you, and you will help make the station become the best damn Kickstarter board game channel that there is. Help us evolve the channel by simply subscribing. Alright. This rule, but look at that front cover. It looks cool, like Wacky Races. I love the art. It's so cuddly. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And who doesn't like dinosaurs? What kid doesn't like dinosaurs? And these are all mega fun. I love how the T-Rex is pink. Yeah, why don't we have female T-Rexes? We always just get the one on his own, who's always considered male, but so yeah. Alright, here we go. Looks fairly simple, doesn't it? You know, whack the board down. Nice setup here with numbers. I like that. The board's not too big, so I'm okay with it being on one side of the page. Pages actually look wide. This looks like it's the size of the box, which is big. So the racing minis here, looks like you're going to be swapping them out for the dexterity moments, definitely to protect your miniature. It doesn't actually say what's in the box on the Kickstarter page, so at least here it has the components for you. It says 5 racer miniatures, right, but it doesn't mention those little ones. I don't know what's going on with those little ones. Were they born from the Kickstarter? I'm totally confused here, coming in here. Alright, very good. Here are these dice, and they do look very standard, they really do. I'm not a fan of them. They are becoming custom, so you know, I'll let that go. We'll see what's happening in the updates. How to play the scheming phase, they call it, where you play cards at the right time, the running phase, and the round ends, and it keeps going. And it says if you complete the circuit first, you're not necessarily the winner. It says the game round must end. The player with the racer furthest past the finish line is the winner. And if there is a tie, the player with the most cards in their hand wins. Well, what if they've all got the same number of cards in their hand? Dun, 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 dun. What about the tiebreaker? What about the tiebreaker? Talks about some of the dexterity things here, and it's dexterity lite, isn't it? You're only using the dexterity when the card comes up, so it's not too bad. Oh, I like the fact they've got an FAQ on here. I do like that. FAQ: what happens in a tiebreaker? Nice little glossary here. It's very tiny to warrant an index, but an index would be nice an addition. You've got potential for that. And if you put in some more pages in here for your cup that you're planning, then yeah, put your index, please. Especially when you've got FAQ questions. If I look in the index and I want to look at zero movement, I don't necessarily know what that is in here, but if it says page 7 FAQ, then I can find it much quicker. Alright, and there's Learn to Run Now, which looks like a quick play on the back here. This is nice. I love this picture. You're just coming into the winning. You just got to come in to finish the race, and there's a meteorite coming down. Alright, in red here it says, if it's a resume, excellent idea on the 8th page. Need to be a bit more condensed. For have little info on page 7 on the 8th, I think. What is that all about? No idea. Yeah, slap a small index on that would be nice. Otherwise, it's all looking very nice, isn't it? You're obviously going to have to update this with all the stretch goals you're doing, and yeah, as long as it's updated. So that's kind of my bugbear with rule books, is that sometimes you get them from your Kickstarter, and the rulebook hasn't updated to the stretch goals, partly because maybe components weren't finalized until after the rulebook was printed or something strange like that. It drives me nuts. But anyway, obviously you're going to have to put more racer minis in here, and you're missing from your component list these little small meeples, which is bamboozled me on this on this Kickstarter spotlight. All right, let's go to the FAQ. Will pledging with $1 give me access to the pledge manor? Was that not clear? Yes, of course. A little bit talking about the other games that are on the page. Alright. Size of the minute is 40. Yeah, I got that. Pretty cool. If you've got like 785 comments, if you've got any questions in there, you should be pushing them in the FAQ. I can't believe there's not more questions, especially about those small meeples. And no one in the questions is saying, where's the contents of the box? Lots of updates. We're going to go from chronological. We'll just blast through these as quick as we can just to see if there's anything super nice to look at. It does look good though. They obviously are updating almost every day. It looks at least every day. And man, the Kickstarter we did, last Kickstarter we did, their updates were horrendous. They really were. So at least we're getting some good ones here. Yes. Yeah, they funded fast, knocking out some stretch goals. Social goals were there at the beginning, it looks like. So, nice. It says, this is when these Dino Meeples came. Reminds me of Dinosaur Island. These miniatures are fantastic, and we're already talking to make them. You can choose to swap some minis when using a dexterity move. It's up to you. But if you prefer and leave your miniatures for the asymmetric game, experiencing creature kingdoms. I don't know. I think the only use is swapping them out if you don't want to damage your meeples. But if you're upgrading them to foam, there's no problem, is there? And these are. Is this really needed? Yes, it'd be great if you got your dexterity pieces to be foam. That would be good. But yeah, if you swap this big 40mm mini for this tiny meeple, it gets more difficult, doesn't it? This might be interesting just to make the game more difficult. Or it would be interesting if some of your cards that you pulled out were like a mushroom and shrunk you down to this size for the round, or maybe for 2 rounds. So anyone throwing dexterity at you, you get a bonus because it's harder for you to hit them. That is a really cool idea. No? You like Mario Kart, you got those mushrooms. Alright. Parks and Quiz. Oh, they're talking a little bit here about history. What's going on here? Talking about the new minis, I guess, which is what they're unlocking, and concept art here is very good. Oh, and it's been vote. There's been some social voting going on. Yes, this has been a good campaign. It looks like. Are you ready to run with power? Oh, this is the asynchronous coming in. This is great. From blue core to ivory core with linen finish. What's blue core and ivory? I don't know. Is ivory 320, blue 280? I don't know. That's like I'm stabbing the dark, that one. Double-sided cards. It says, on one hand, the player's character ID card can keep track of which mini or meeple belongs to the player. I guess so, yeah. And on the other hand, it enables an optional play mode with unique powers for each racer. Very good. Also, the difficulty here to change it up in solo mode, so yeah, very good. This is the thing you've got to pay for. It may have been an early bird. We weren't here for then. We weren't here then. These are the custom dice, and they would be nice translucent orange, like the DNA dice in Dinosaur Island. I keep having to look behind me at my library to remind me of that name. The dice were considered to be 16 mil, but now we have larger ones, possibly 25. The bigger, the better. Go up to 30. Go up to 40. 30, I think. the size of the DNA dice in Dinosaur Island, that's the perfect size. Chunky dice they were. Oh, they are nice, these. Oh, yes. I like this artwork. They're not showing us any of these social pictures. They could be showing off some of the great ones here. And, oh, here we go. There's one. There's a dragon cat. Look at that. It's nice. Looking good. We can see adults here. No kids playing this game. Biggest milestone, 1,000 backers. Yeah, props to that one. It's a big one to get. Especially for a kids game. Oh, I like this one. It has a headbutt. I wonder if this is a special ability with this character. Very nice. An Eiffel Tower tree. I like jumping through these. Is it painful for you? Well, go to the go to the show notes to go to my final notes. But yeah, so these objects: a feather, a nest, and a trunk, a log of wood, maybe, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they do come foam, and how do they feel when you're throwing foam? It's going to have a different weight, isn't it? Weekly look back. Is this from the team? No, it's a channel that just did looking back at the week. Okie dokie. We'll be looking back at this one on Saturday with This Week On. Absolutely. And the game will be featured in more This Week's On if it does anything newsworthy. It needs to do something special to get on the news. Oh, this one's my favourite one. Look at this. It's really cool. It looks like the Dodo's not even looking forward here, but Yeah, it's strange. The dodo is not looking forward, but you can kind of... It looks like there's the eye on the nose and the mouth of somebody, and they've got their hair up here. They really need to be painted, these, don't they? The Dodo Council. This is for suggestions here and stretch goals. This is looking great. It is looking great. This is a fantastic Kickstarter page. Every game this week has been something special, and today is no different. The box is getting bigger. The coloured minis. We finally get to the place where they don't put the transparency over it. It is nice. I like that brown one. I don't think I've seen a brown mini before, but it's looking good. The screen printing looks nice. Interested in this cup mode. I don't think we're going to get any information of it. This was a social goal. There's a stop motion masterpiece. Go on, we'll have a look. Is it throwing an egg backwards? Then it gets hit by a dinosaur. That's it. What dino's coming next? Still a bit weird, these small ones, aren't they? And they're not going to get screen printed, these small ones. I guess that's up in cost. But, oh man, look at this. It's looking great. We've actually got an image here of the potential next stretch goal. Ooh, I wonder if there's going to be new mechanics here with sliding around and things like that. The art looks fantastic. Oh, that's the last one. All right, let's go to the campaign. Now, before I do final notes, I just want to go down to this is what's in the box. So you get all these minis that are going to be coloured, and you get all these smaller ones. A power card should be to convert your mini into a small one. That's going to be more difficult to hit. That would be very cool. Translucent dice is my other one. That would be nice. And I think another dexterity thing you could put would be a slice of meat to drop it on the board. Because if the leader, if it's on the track and the leader gets it, that could be miss a goat because the dinosaur's eating the meat. That might be something to slow down someone who's getting far forward. Or you do the lightning attack from Mario, where everybody in front of you misses a go, and it gives a catch-up mechanic for that little person who's right at the back. Or no, the card that damages everybody, it should say damages everybody but the person at the back of the race. You need to give some kind of catch-up mechanic, I think. All right, well that's Dodos riding dinos, and it's looking very, very fun, isn't it? A bit of light dexterity, not going to annoy you that much. A little bit of take that, but it's all in the fun of the race. It's like Wacky Racing. I love the social aspects going on the campaign. I love the looking for suggestions. I love how successful it's becoming. It's looking fantastic. And you're only asking for $50 here for an amazing kids game that's been getting pimped out as the stretch goals go through. We've already got linen cards, coloured dinosaurs, and more content cards, and a dino cup coming to the book. Wow, wow, wow. It is looking fantastic. It's good to cover kids games on the channel. We love doing it, and this is highlighting one that needs your attention. Ooh, still don't know how the solo mode works. Maybe there's a video on that, but yeah, totally good. You can whack on here for $1 as well, which is great if you're after a light-hearted racing game then this could be it, because it is fully loaded with fun activities for kids to play and gorgeous minis. Wow. Do we recommend it? Hellfire we do. If you've got kids, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? And when is it shipping? March next year. It could be an Easter gift for somebody. That would be spectacular, or an amazing birthday present for any kid around the 8 or over. So yeah. There you go, Dodos Riding Dinos, an amazing kids game that is on Kickstarter, and it's doing absolutely fantastic. With 2 weeks to go, we offer our best wishes to the campaign, and hope you do check it out. Lots of videos to further your research, of course, and there you go. We're very, very happy that we did it. So here we go. This has been Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host, Lipstick Paddy. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, you rock. So you take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.